Everybody, this is Pastor Dean, and I just want you to think about something for a minute. Maybe I've had too much time in my hands because of all this corona thing, but I've been staying home much more than I have before. But I was just thinking, my mother, when I was growing up, I'm going to be looking at my notes over here, so that's why my eye keeps flashing that way. My mother, when I was growing up, my mother used to cuss in front of us, but very rarely. And usually when she cussed, I'm not saying a GD word or anything like that, but usually when she cussed, it was because we had 6 kids in the family. If she cussed, it was usually because we had pushed her right to the edge. You know what I mean. We knew how far we could push her, and we used to test her very often. And she used to say, wait till your father gets home. Well, kids know that game. I played it, you played it. But speaking of my mother, even though she cussed, she never said the F word. Never. In my younger years, you would never hear a lady say that word, the F word, unless she were considered kind of trashy. There was a day when women were ladylike and never said a cuss word in public, ever. Now, the only time a man would say that word, the F word, would be in front of other men, and never within the earshot of a woman, because we had more respect for them. And if you said the F word in front of my girlfriend or my wife, I'd go up to you even if you were my buddy, and I'd tell you, don't you use that foul language in front of my wife. She's a lady. She was special. She's wholesome. But since the National Organization of Women started telling women they didn't have to be ladies anymore, things have changed. The National Organization of Women would tell women, you don't have to be a lady anymore. You can start acting like a man if you want to. Cut your hair. Smoke cigars. Abortion's okay. Leave the kids if they're too much for you. Leave the family if they're too much for you. Leave your husband if it doesn't make you happy. The hell with all of them. Things have gone haywire ever since those women's liberation days. Women started acting like men. Men started acting like women. You know what? It sounded crazy then, and it sounds crazy now. It seems like everything has changed. It seems like the world really is topsy-turvy. What do you think? This is Pastor Dean. God bless you, and I love you.